Lawrence, rhythm guitarist for Nomad. So we're all from around the area of Kortrijk in Belgium. But me personally, I'm from Harelbeke, right next to Kortrijk. And I've been in the band for the longest, I suppose. It's a project I started by looking for members on Facebook, and then found Jason, and then through more Facebook posts found the others. And we've now been working together for, I think it's almost 3 years, and it's been going great. And we have this album ready, so we're excited to bring that out to the world.
Yeah, I'm Arne. I'm the bass player. I'm probably the last member that joined 2 years ago, thanks to our vocalist, Matthijs.
Well, welcome both of you. And you say you've been going as a band overall about 3 years, and you mentioned that you came together through Facebook. How did that come about then? Is it everybody in the band local to yourself?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much. We're all from around this Kortrijk area. So yeah, there's a couple of good local Facebook groups with musicians, and then specifically metal musicians as well. And I was lucky to find some yeah, experienced people there, such as Arne, and now yeah.
And the live scene there, is it active in the metal and heavy rock music scene?
yeah, it actually is. We have the DVH Club here in Kortrijk. It used to be in Roeselare, but it's pretty big. Yeah, it has a lot of gigs. But not only in Kortrijk, you have many venues, and actually, Belgium has a big metal scene, and not only metal, also hardcore.
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the style of music that you're going for, it's kind of like a modern. Well, I don't want to say modern metalcore because that's then swaying a little bit too much into the pop realm, which we don't want to go into. But it's modern metal with tinges of metalcore. I don't know, how would you describe it?
Lawrence?
Yeah. Well, we went. Yeah, it's funny. We went into this recently as well. Another interview. It's. I think it's because many of the members in the band are like separate halves of the band are from slightly different generations, and
Hmm.
one part of the band grew up with more of the metalcore classics, whereas a couple of us are very much keeping up with the new modern bands, and that brings a nice mix of that classic and modern metalcore that I think you're referring to.
Yeah. Yeah, and who is involved in writing the songs? Is it every member of the band then? Because you mentioned all of the different influences. Does each member get involved in the creative process?
Well, mostly it's the guitar players that come with a riff, and in rehearsals we build on that together.
So it becomes a collaborative approach, which is led from the guitars. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
often the case. That's it's good that there's still that collaboration there, of course, and that you can then embrace all of those different influences and create what is essentially a unique sound for yourself. This record that's coming out soon. I can't quite remember the date. When is it coming out? Is it May?
27th of March.
27th of
So
March. Oh,
just
it's
a
very
couple of weeks.
soon. Very
Yep.
Yeah.
soon. Okay. Well, there we go. I mean, I'm lucky enough to have been listening to some of the tracks already. But yeah, no, that's really exciting. How long has it been in the process to get to this point?
When did we start recording? Maybe a year ago,
Okay.
Lawrence? Is that right?
Yeah. Something like that, the actual recording process, but the writing before that, I think, yeah. So, like we said earlier, the 3 years that we've been together like this, we had we in the beginning we focused on bringing out something, or well, our the song we had, and as soon as possible. So we had Nomad, that single. And then we started with this album. So let's say maybe 2 years overall.
Mm-hmm. And what's the process? I mean, are you going into a studio and recording all together, or are you going in as individuals? How does it work for you in your recording process?
Well, actually, we recorded all songs here at my place.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, Actually, it was meant to be pre-productions, so we could take the tracks to a studio. Um, but with some YouTube tutorials, I started working on the sound, and the other guys were very impressed. And I actually mixed and mastered all tracks
Oh,
myself.
wow. Okay. So it's a very in-house record then.
Yeah, yeah, it's all DIY.
Excellent, excellent. And was that the intention when you started out? Because you mentioned you were planning on actually taking it into the studio afterwards. Did it just organically become a self-produced record, or was that something you started out with the intention of doing anyway?
No, it was never the intention. We were looking for other studios, uh, but like you probably know, studios cost a lot of money.
Mm.
Um, but I'm very interested in producing, and it was a very good learning for me. Um, well, it was a lot of fun to have everyone here at my place and just
Hmm.
record. And like you said, very organic. We just went that direction and decided together that we wanted this way.
And so you must have learned quite a lot on the process there. Is there anything that you would go back and change?
Oh, probably, yeah. But I think I think every engineer in studio thinks the same way. You can it's a not ending process. You can
Sure.
always change. But I'm very satisfied with the results.
Yeah, no, I think you should be very happy with that. I mean, especially when it's something that you haven't intended to do from the beginning, and it just sort of came about and then happened. And so, did you all do it together though? I mean, this is the thing. Was it everyone come together in a room and you all just jammed, or did you actually do one instrument at a time, one person at a time?
Yeah, the recordings were one at a time at my place. So the writing is always in our rehearsal room all together, but the recording was one at a time.
Yeah,
And then the mixing was me alone,
of
a lot
course.
of hours. But I actually asked a lot of feedback in between. So we came together quite a lot for that process.
Um, have you been performing these songs live?
Yeah, we had a couple of shows. Um, the most memorable was last year. Was We organized our own show, Wasteland, um, together with No Kings Allowed. You probably know. Um, and that was our first show we organized. So we decided that this year we wanted to release our album on the second edition of Wasteland.
Excellent, excellent. And No Kings Allowed joining you on this one as well.
No, this year we chose another. Don't always want the
No, you
same
don't always
bands.
want the same.
Although
Yeah,
it will be awesome to have them again.
of
Really
course.
great guys.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And so, in addition to Wastelands, do you have any other live shows lined up to promote and support the release of this new record?
Not for the moment. Although we're looking to have some shows after this summer, but not prior. Although
After the summer is always a good
yeah,
idea. Otherwise, you're
yeah.
competing with all of the festivals, and that would
Yeah,
be very hard.
yeah. And it's hard to reach the festivals as upcoming bands.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a real shame because I think a lot of the festivals can be a good platform for people to discover new music and not just see the same old bands that keep doing the same shows
Yeah,
year after year.
absolutely.
But of course, the festival organisers don't necessarily want to do that, which is a real shame. There are some festivals that do it. I mean, Wacken have their up and coming, and Bloodstock have theirs as well. And I think there's maybe one or two others that do it as well, but it's not very common, and it's not very well publicized in
Yeah.
supporting the actual shows, and a lot of them have, of course, become nostalgia fest. So you have to end up, putting on your own shows or waiting until after the festival season to go and promote your new material. And it sounds like you're doing the same thing, which is a good approach. Are you planning on doing that just in Belgium, or are you looking at going across Europe?
It would be awesome to to expand to outer regions, but for now it's just Belgium.
Okay. Well,
We're
just
definitely
Belgium, you don't
looking.
need to dismiss it. It's still,
No,
it's
no,
still
no. It's still
a great
absolutely,
country with
absolutely.
lots of great
Yeah,
opportunities
yeah.
for shows. So yeah, and it's your home market. I mean, you've got to conquer your home market before you try and conquer the rest of the world. But I think if you continue on the path that you are on, then there's a great opportunity for you in other markets, because what you've done is you've taken a good popular style of music and turned it into your own. And I think that's going to really resonate well with a lot of the audience when they start to hear the album when it's released. What are your expectations of people listening to this? What should they feel and experience when they listen to the record?
Many things, I think. It'll probably be a mix. It'll probably be a wave of emotions. There's a lot of depth to it in terms of emotions, because the lyrics also go deep into some of the experiences of Matthijs, our singer. So there's all kinds of feelings in there, I think. Yeah.
And is there a narrative that goes throughout the record that ties it all together?
The lyrics.
Wouldn't
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't say uh, like purposefully
Oh, he's stuck. No, the Lorenz is gone.
I think he froze a moment there.
Yeah,
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 and you're back.
yeah. You're back.
I'm sorry. I was saying, yeah, no. So not purposefully, I think, written into to flow in or read like a story, but I think the themes overall align in some way still, that somehow still make it all fit together well into one larger piece.
If you look back at your influences that have got you to here, for you two individually in particular, what would you say if you had to name, say, I don't know, two or three artists that were your biggest influences not only in your own personal music development, but in the creation of this record? What would you say that was?
For me as bass player, I'd say Deftones, Avenged Sevenfold, and maybe Trivium, more old school metalcore. Yeah.
I think indeed that's the bands that sound most similar to, yeah, to this our sound for me as well. And for me personally, big inspirations came from, which you'll especially hear on the last track of the record, Elevate, from modern metalcore, hardcore, like Guilt Trip, Landmarks, bands like those.
Yeah, it's a lot of that of those bands that you mentioned do shine through in the sound in the in the music that you have coming up, and so if we have one parting message for potential fans who maybe haven't heard you or listened to you, what should they what would be the best way for them to engage with you? Would it be on social media? Would it be on on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or just coming out to a show?
I think both Instagram and Facebook are very good, but it would be a good idea if they could come to a show, of course. We're very approachable. We're very present at a show. We're always in the audience, if we're not on stage, obviously.
That's very good. And what are your social media handles so that people can engage with you? Because there are a few bands called Nomads, and we don't want people to go and start following the wrong one and dislike the music that they haven't heard.
True, true. I think for Instagram, you'll find us as nomad_be, and on Facebook, just nomad-band. Um, YouTube is also nomad_be, and most of our socials you'll find on nomadband.be as well, our website.
Fantastic. Well, thank you both very much. It has been a pleasure talking to you.